Hello, William Moore here from the Akala Project, where we talk about pre-colonial African thought through Igbo cosmology, linguistics, and of course, my favorite, fiction. Today we're going to be looking at the concept of Mmadu. What does Mmadu mean? Well, direct translation to English, it just means human being. But if you think about it linguistically from the Igbo perspective, it is made up of two words, Mma and Ndu. Ndu from Ndudu, something that moves and that is animated. Though I've also heard the idea that is Mma Nedu, which is leads, which still suggests, something that moves. And then the second word, Mma, is the Igbo word for beauty. So if you wanted to say someone was beautiful, you would say, oh, Onyama Mma. And when you put the two together with this idea that the human is sort of like a beauty-led spirit, but beauty in this sense also speaks more to the concept of balance, not necessarily the aesthetic of being pretty, so to speak. It's more of like a way of being and a way of seeing. And with this in mind, it is important to know that the Igbo didn't consider the notion of becoming an Mmadu as something that you were just born into. In fact, my mother will tell me that my grandmother, when I was a baby, she would rock me and she would look at me and she would say, oh, Mmadu no Fabia, Mmadu no Fabia, or she would say, oh, Mmadu no Fapota, which means, oh, like a person is entering this baby, or like, oh, a person is emerging from this baby. And this emergence is considered something that goes on through your life as you learn about your society, about who you are, about your place, and then eventually when you sort of mature, the Mmadu, so you sort of become a human being, basically. And this is not to say that we look at children as like non-humans, or no, it's just sort of if you think about it through maybe Eastern thought, it is the idea of maybe achieving enlightenment. If you think about it made through the old Western lens, it would be Plato's idea of achieving, I believe he called it eudaimonia. This idea of, maybe if you think about it from a Christian lens, you would think about it as this idea of being saved or finding the truth, basically. But because of the kind of culture of the Igbo, where this was really tied into the whole notion of being a human being, because it was considered that it's literally every person's goal to eventually attain this form of beauty and understanding. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm looking to do a lot more of these. You can support the Akala Project by obviously following and sharing this, or of course you can subscribe to our Substack so you never miss a beat. Thank you for watching. Again, let me find more here from the Akala Project.